everybody, and welcome to another episode of Liberate Nations. My name is Eleonora, and today we're going to be talking about full moon in Scorpio that's going to happen on Monday, April 26th, with its peak time of 8:31 p.m., and that's for Pacific Standard Time. So as most of us know, Scorpio is a water fixed sign who is ruled by Mars, which is the planet of action and war, who is in Cancer right now, another fellow water sign. So this full moon has the potential of being very emotional, but it also gives us the opportunity for an ultimate release, especially because its ruling planet of Mars is in the sensitive water sign of Cancer. First aspect that we're going to touch on is a wide opposition between the moon in Scorpio and Uranus in Taurus. So as we know, Uranus is the planet of disruption, of shock, of change. So we can find ourselves perhaps maybe going from extreme to extreme, like emotions, especially because the moon is in Scorpio, which is a very intense, fixed, emotional sign. With this opposition between the moon and Uranus, I would say don't get frustrated and try to ride the wave and try to allow yourself to recognize where the emotions are coming from and not just simply like dismiss it with another thought, but just kind of like you do when you're meditating. If you get a thought, just recognize the thought. What is it trying to tell you? And then just let it go. And try to understand them without also putting expectations on yourself. Just basically ride the wave, especially with the moon and its ruling planet for both of these being in its fall. Except we do have a wide trine between the moon in Scorpio and Mars in Cancer. Even though both of these planets are in fall right now and aspecting each other, I think this can be somewhat of a positive aspect if we manage to handle ourselves with a little grace. What I mean when both these planets are in fall, I mean they're not at home, so they can't function really properly. They're opposite to where they're exalted. So moon is exalted in Taurus and in fall in Scorpio, and Mars is exalted in Capricorn and in fall in Cancer. So they're very opposite to where they would thrive and be treated like a king, basically. This doesn't mean that it has to be a disaster. I see this full moon as a very like either both sensitive and purging event where at the end of the day, you know what's best for yourself. If you function better by yourself, where it's better for you to go through your emotions and go through the motions of purging and clearing and getting your mind straight being alone, then just do that. If you know you function better with a support system, go and find that support system for you during this time. And also, moon trine Mars in general does encourage us to speak our feelings and our thoughts, but I almost want to say be careful because especially with Mars, it can be very reactive, more so than ever if the energy is already kind of explosive and it's not on steady ground like it would be at home or exalted. Don't act out on impulse. Like, think about it. If you really want to speak your true thoughts and true feelings, and there's stuff that needs to be said that you've been holding back, go say it, but it's all about how you handle the situation. The last aspect, it's going to be another wide aspect. It's a wide square between Saturn and Aquarius with a Taurus stellium, which is all Uranus, Venus, and Mercury. This to me can speak to a disruption or change of boundaries, some rethinking of our values, our money, our relationships, how we connect to people, how we speak to people, our thought process, how we build foundations with others, and what support they bring to us. I feel like with this full moon, there's a lot to be taken into consideration and to be done, especially from an emotional standpoint. I feel like this could be an ultimate time of release and purging for most of us, honestly, especially with Scorpio being such an advocate sign for transformation and rebirth and growth. I think this full moon can definitely take us a step into that direction. We're gonna pull a card now for you guys to find any guidance, grounding, support for this donation for this full moon in Scorpio. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot because look at what we got. We got the first house, which means it's all about us, you guys. Letting go of what we need, what our body needs us to let go of. It's really you. It's really you. What expectations do you have to let go of yourself, of preconceived notions that people might have about you, of how you view the world, of how you go about things, how you go about treating yourself, treating other people. It just has everything to do. The first house is the most personal house on our natal chart. It is very much about our body and us and how not only we see the world, but we present ourselves to the world. I think this is a really great lunation to check in with yourself and figure out what you don't need anymore, what needs to be purged, what needs to be moved out of the way so you can make way for bigger, better, and more sustainable things in your life. As with every full moon, I recommend energy work be a great way, especially for this purging full moon, to get all the energy out, all the gunk out, all the stagnant, unwanted, negative energy out of your energetic field and just replenish it with fresh, new, and charged up energy. The event that we have to recommend is on the day of the full moon, actually, which is Monday, April 26th at 5 p.m. It's a quantum mystic full moon meditation with Rebecca. She includes breath work and other amazing things in this meditation. So it'll be a great opportunity for release because she also does a little bit of energy healing in there. So if you want to go get tickets, make sure you visit our website, liberateyourself.com. All of our tickets for meditations are $15, and then you'll get the replay sent to your email about a couple hours after the event, so you can watch it as many times as you want during those 48 hours. All right, guys, that is all I have for you today for this full moon in Scorpio coming up on Monday, April 26th. I hope everybody is safe, healthy, and happy. I am sending everybody much, much love and many, many blessings, and have a very happy Scorpio full moon.
Energy healing is a form of therapy that helps treat the person on all levels of their life, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, etherically, which is energetically and physically.
I'm energy, this chair is energy, everything around us is energy.
When you receive an energy healing session, it's a transmission of life force.
There are a lot of techniques that we can use to balance the energy field. Regardless of the practitioner, there are certain ways in which each of us can connect to and help the client rebalance whatever it is that's going on in their energy field that is creating dis-ease or discomfort in their lives.
We work with you both in person and remote.
Energy healing is good for everything. So you can use it to manifest something. You can use it to treat an ailment, whether it's something physical, mental, emotional.
And we cleanse your chakras, balance you, clear out stress, physical issues, worry, fear, trauma, anxiety.
Release cords, release things in your life or in your body temple that are keeping you from moving forward.
I normally suggest that people get energy healing whenever they feel that they need it.
Healing energy work should be done on a regular basis, like taking a shower.
If you're watching this and it crosses your mind, out of curiosity, get a healing. You're being called to it.